Hey, what's up, guys? The Hallyu Blast. I'm Oscar.
I'm Serge.
Today we are reacting to ILLIT and their new song, Do the Dance.
Do the Dance.
Now, we have reacted to their past, I want to say, 4 music videos. I think 4.
That sounds about right.
The last comeback, though, it was Cherish and Tic Tac. I don't know. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I don't know.
I mean, it's Tic Tac that I primarily had an issue with.
You like
Cherish My
a lot
Love.
more,
I actually like more than Magnetic, which is apparently an unpopular opinion, I guess.
Oh.
Seems that everyone and their grandmother loves Magnetic more than Cherish My Love, but you know, that's just me. But
Magnetic is the tippy top, and I want to see if they can surpass that. So let's go.
It was also in your top 5, I think. If I recall. Yeah.
I still love that song.
저기
A little exposition right here.
어디가?
페스티벌.
That's a wild bike.
That would fall. Is Minju short?
I feel like I'd want to go really, really fast on that and ruin it for everybody. You know what I mean? Like I'd feel
Just
competitive.
tip it over.
Yeah. Okay, a little bit of a dance. Oh, obviously, right? Dance track. That was a crazy switch up. A little.
It's Tic Tac all over again.
I think Tic Tac was a little bit more high pitched though, like the overall like theme of it.
Yeah. I like this instrumental though. The instrumental is fun.
It's not proper escalator etiquette, Oscar.
So you stand on the right?
Stand on the right.
Unless you're in Japan.
Stand on the left. I actually really like this part.
Okay.
I actually kind of like it, which is crazy. It's usually the opposite way around. Hello to you too. I don't think I've ever been on a Ferris wheel before.
Not missing much.
I would imagine. This is a bit of a tough one for me.
Man.
Oh no.
I'm not a fan.
I'm not overly crazy about it either.
Yeah.
It's kind of rough because with Magnetic and Cherish My Love, I'm not going to consider Tic Tac. Sorry, I just don't. That song is just not for me. If you love it, more power to you. But when you consider those two songs, right? They had everything I think a more modernized K-pop song should sound like, right?
Yeah.
It's catchy, it's fun, it's an earworm. You know, it makes you want to sing along. And I think that is kind of like what, it's very structured for ILLIT, right? This song, I think, it's kind of a little, it's probably more so a little bit a little bit all over the place.
Yeah.
Like they're kind of like dipping into a lot of things, right?
Mhm.
I think the start of the song is probably kind of like what throws you for a loop first. That kind of like, it's not, I wouldn't know what to refer to it as, but it's kind of like the music's in the background and the way that the lyric is kind of like spoken or sang, it's kind of like, dun, like they kind of just, you'd have to hear like the first like 10
Yeah.
minutes of 10 seconds of the song to know what I'm talking about, but it's not, it's like they're just saying the lyric, they're not actually singing the lyric, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And that kind of like throws you for a loop, and then it switches up where it's kind of like the song's going upbeat, but the lyrics themselves are slow, and that kind of like threw me for a loop there for a little bit. But I think the most memorable part of the song is the do that, like that
Mhm.
part's really the only thing.
The
Yeah.
tic tac.
Yeah, the tic tac. Yeah. So I think it's really the only part of the song where I was like, okay, yeah, this is great. This is fun. You know, this is kind of like what I'm expecting to see from ILLIT. But I think just overall, the song kind of just is there.
That's
There's nothing
really how I feel.
There's nothing really,
No.
I think, that is just like, you know, makes me want to listen to it again.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, there was some,
My favorite part of this song was the instrumental.
yeah.
I'm like, that was the best part to me. I don't know. I just really didn't like the song. I'll say it, you know? And I think this is probably my first one.
You're not.
I'm
is
thinking about
no
it.
way you're gonna do that.
I'll give it a 3.
Okay.
I think that's safe
yeah.
for now. No, I'm giving it a 2. I'm just gonna do it. I don't know.
I guess
It feels a step down to me.
I'm not gonna go along the same way. I don't think it's a 2 for me personally. I think it's a solid 3.5.
Yeah.
I think the song is just fine the way it is. There's just not really anything that's overly memorable. It's kind of like they kind of dipped into a couple things, and then they went back to their roots on the chorus to kind of make it seem like a more memorable
I
part
think
of
that's
song.
the part that drives it lower for me.
Mm.
There's no good memorable part for me. For me, the memorable part is the chorus.
And that's about it.
That's the part I didn't like though. I don't really like the chorus. So the fact to me that the most memorable part is parts that I didn't really enjoy, that's what's making me lower it down. Because I think in other situations I'd probably give a song a 3, because that means,
which is about what I was expecting.
yeah, because I feel like for me 3s are placeholders. They're like, I might end up enjoying this later, or I need to really figure out where I stand on the song and it might be lower. But this one, I don't know how much I really want to listen to it again, to be honest, which sucks because I actually really like ILLIT. They were probably one of my, maybe were they in the top 10? They might have been in the top 10. I don't know. They didn't really have that many releases out, so it was kind of hard to place them. But like Magnetic, that was easily one of my top songs of the year when it came out. Like that song is amazing. Their B-sides are great, Lucky Girl Syndrome, and then I guess on their first comeback, actually, it's kind of where it's teeter-tottering, but Cherish wasn't bad. I generally liked it.
I love Cherish, my love.
But yeah, I don't know. This is an EP, so I believe there's 4 other songs. I think there's 5 songs on this. Yeah, and then one of them they already actually did a music video for, but we weren't sure if it was like a commercial, like the CF.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It was for Little Monster. I thought we don't know. We thought it was, so we just kind of skipped over it. Maybe we go back to it now, especially seeing how this one went, at least for me. But yeah, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I don't really have too much to say, unfortunately. I mean, I would say you probably like ILLIT a little bit more than I do.
Which is, see, I want y'all to hear that. I like ILLIT more than him, and I'm the one, I don't know, just throwing that out there.
Really not that surprising, I think.
Yeah, no.
I feel like ILLIT's more on the cutesier side of girl groups.
I think it's me giving a low score to a group I like is the more surprising part.
Well, before we end, I know you said earlier that it's like 3s kind of act like placeholders.
Yeah.
And so despite you giving the song a 2, do you think you would, I mean, because like I said, we always give a song another chance when we're on our own terms, right? Do you think maybe there's something else in the song that you could potentially find? I mean, I guess it's something that you'd have to listen to again on your own time, right? But
maybe because I've listened to Tic Tac once. when we reacted to it. I never went back.
I mean,
nothing.
I actually listened to it twice, but
Yeah.
I got halfway through the second listen. I was like, I'm not gonna.
I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Maybe, I don't know. I could be totally wrong. This could ended up being like, oh my god, I didn't hear this later, but like, I don't know. It's just one of those what ifs.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna like every single song. It's just the way it goes. Very curious to hear what y'all think.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything on Reddit or anywhere about this song particularly. Usually I kind of look, but I don't know. There's been so many comebacks. I just haven't checked on any.
Mean, my usual go-to is JM and Zach, and they haven't said a single thing about this song. So
that that tells me something a little bit.
So,
but that is going to be it for this video, guys. Like always, see you later.